everybody, welcome out to another Photo Gijoe Hero storage box opening. Today is less vehicles and more figures. These are actually a couple different things I got going on in here. So we're going to start with this. So the first one is a box of random, they're mostly core figures. I'm kind of a hoarder sometimes. These are a collection of one of each of the core figures. Don't have any of the weapons for them, don't have some of them had vehicles, things like that. I don't have any of that stuff. This is all just one of each of these. A bunch of different ones in here. Try to get them all laid out really quick. May have to speed up this section. And done. Okay. Oh, got two of that guy. Oh, he's got blood on him. That's why he's different. So that's the first one. Got a big bunch of those. Then I have these. They're a little different. I thought they were kind of cool. Obviously I'm a G.I. Joe person, but I pick up some other cool ones here and there. So there's this guy. He's got some neat articulation on him. Some cool paint on him. But I found him once, and then I have these. And I liked them as well. I don't know what brand they are, but they're kind of cool and more articulated, so I hang on to them. Okay, I'm gonna actually pause this and pick this up. Okay, got those all picked up. Next set, I picked up a lot of the older core figures, and I have some more of those, but these are the Space Core or something like that. So I grabbed one of each of these ones. I think it's one of each. No, that's the same. Anyway, these ones I always like these better than some of the other figures. So yeah, grab those. Those are actually more duplicates of what I had. This box is all the originals, so I'm going to pause again and pick this up. Okay, so this is basically one of each of these. It's going to take me a second. So this Native American with the bow. Some of them had, I kept the weapons with them, but not all of them. This one, it should just be one of each of these guys. So if you're into the older core figures, I have a bunch of them. I've done a lot with them over the years with the customs. Just rebuilding them. Really interesting figures. Not a lot of. I mean, obviously there's a lot of repaints, but just some different kind of figures. Space ones have a bunch of different ones. I have medic. And this guy. And this one. Try to get one that is in good shape to hold on to. This guy is not a core, he's something else, but he looked really cool. Keep him separate. A couple more. Liked this guy. His outfit, his uniform seemed cool. More of the medic guys. And, oh, got a duplicate in there. Guess this guy will have to go away. Put him in there. Okay, so that's those. This is just a bag of parts that I think just weren't very good. So, got that. It's kind of a random box. This, I have this. Actually, I'm going to pause and pick these ones up too. Okay, continuing on. This one is actually the newer Core figures, Core Elite that came out. These ones I did actually try to keep their weapons with them. Try to name them where I could. That one's Boulder. Keep those separate for just a sec. Got this guy with the green mask. Ogre. I have about 13 million of him. This guy is Mobile. No, that's it. Don't have his name. This guy, Recoil. I don't know if that was his name. This guy was cool. I'm gonna pull him out for just a sec. I liked him. The skull or the mask that they painted on him was really cool. I have a couple pictures of him if you've seen my Instagram feed. Really liked how at least two of them that I can think of turned out. Got course, and I'm drawing a blank. It's not Knife, it's the other one. But I got her, because I do all those G.I. Joe Princess customs. Got this guy. This guy was cool. I've actually stolen his head a couple times for customs. Rogue, Plague. This newer style that they had were a little more articulated was kind of nice, although they went and had some of these that don't have any articulation. I have a bunch of this guy too, Diesel, because he comes with Knife or Puma. That's what it was. Here's, oh, Snakebite, not Knife, Snakebite. This guy is Rucker. And I don't remember his name. He's one of the solid ones that doesn't bend. This guy was cool too. Smoke. Anyway, he the mask on him was cool, and then his legs I thought were well done. This guy was okay. Trick shot. This guy was cool. The mask on him too, the skull shrapnel. Working on some painting of him. Got 3 of these guys that are the same. Decided to keep them. Got, what's his name, Rain. And then these guys all didn't have weapons, so I don't have them in bags with them. This guy's cool. He's another one of those newer articulated ones. And if you've seen my other videos, those guys, I have a couple of him. This one's a little different articulation or head for that guy. Different ogre. part of an ogre. I made a couple different versions of that guy. Another one of him. One. Another version of him. This guy is cool. Another Rain. A couple different versions of Rain that they did. Guy was okay too. Another Rain. And then I played around with these ones. Or I just gave them some weapons, but they're kind of cool. Let me take them out, actually. So there's that one. And this guy, the arm knives. And then the camouflage version of him. I had those up on my shelf for a little while. They were kind of cool. Okay, gonna pause this one again. Okay, got those cleaned up. Next thing, pull out on this box. Like I said, it's got a lot of random stuff. This was something I picked up once. Planned on using it for kind of a custom or something to do with Cobra Commander. Never gotten around to that. Also, a couple years ago, Final Faction came out in dollar stores. I have a video on a couple of these pieces. These ones were some extras I picked up. I got the tumbler, I think is what that's called, and then the Arrow ATV. I've done a couple customs with that. It's kind of cool just to have that little thing. Build it. Have several of this Specialist Shift. Done a video of her. Her head would be good for some customs. The rest of her, not very articulated, but you know, it is what it is. It's a dollar store figure, but I picked up a bunch of her. I also have in here a box of these are some pieces that I planned on eventually doing some of those Disney figures with. I've done this one. She's almost done from a short story I wrote. We got the Encanto girl, Maribel, and then Isabel. Haven't gotten those started. This Baroness I have, I thought about taking her head and doing something there. I've done this Disney Infinity from Sleeping Beauty. She's turned out pretty good. This Ray, I haven't done yet, but I plan to. This Alice in Wonderland I have done. Head works really good. Actually, there's Beauty and the Beast. Her head doesn't work real great. May just get rid of that one. Got two of Jasmine. Actually got three. Hers works really well. Just have to Dremel out quite a bit, which is unfortunate. Got another Ray. Girl from Tangled. She's worked pretty well. And done a couple Tinkerbell. She's turned out really well. I've really liked how she's turned out. I'll take the pieces off her feet and then put the wings on too. And then another from Beauty and the Beast. Okay, and actually, might as well just go into the next box. So these are a couple others that may end up being customized from me as well. Got some random stuff. Got a couple copies of this Mulan that came out. This Pocahontas turned out okay, not great. Actually just started Celia. So that head wouldn't have worked as well. Got some other stuff in here. I won't go through all these, but the girl from, what was it called? King Arthur one. Got one from Frozen. Got a couple of Tinkerbell and her friends that I've tried to do. I did one of this. Can't think of her name right now, but she's from Hunchback from Notre Dame. That one actually turned out pretty good. I put that one on a G.I. Joe sized figure. We got this black cat, black widow. Turned out pretty good. A couple different things. This size of Disney is usually what turns out pretty good. It makes them more animated when they're that size. Queen of Hearts, I may get to eventually. She's a little tough to do. Lilo's sister. This one from Snow White. Did one of her, actually just dremeled out her face and made it look like she was carrying a mask. A couple others. Yeah. So that's this box, a little different, but a little longer, sorry. It takes a little longer to pull out a lot of individual figures, but yeah, this is what this box is. That's all. Oh, and this, by the way, last one. This I made combined to make an Ursula one, and that actually turned out pretty cool. She ended up sitting at BTNT Toys in Salt Lake City, but she was one of my favorite ones that I've done. Okay, anyway, that's all. All right, Photo G.I. Joe Hero out.